What are the best fights creative collaborators should have?
Also a really good question. They should always be fighting about the movie, right? Never fight about the bullshit, right? Don't fight about win lunches and don't fight about, like, those are all important things, but they're not fights that should be really happening. You know, it's like, don't fight, don't fight about bullshit. Just fight about the creative things in the movie, right? Fight about, challenge each other to not take the easy way, right? There are a lot of, just the nature of filmmaking sometimes is just the path of least resistance, the path with less friction. People just often want to check a box off so they can complete it and move on to the next task. And I think it's always important to just be another voice in the room that can challenge when maybe that we're taking the route of least resistance, or we're taking the easy way out instead of like continuing to push ourselves to make the most uncompromised version of the movie. There are compromises in everything, so it's not to say every single thing is reason to go to battle, but I think you pick and choose moments to just make sure that, like, you know, that me and the director and the actors and all the departments are continuing to just try to push ourselves to make the best thing possible. So as long as it's about the movie, I think the fights are admirable. And as long as you recognize that it's a benevolent monarchy, you know, or a benevolent dictatorship, I should say, really, is that one person needs to, it's an essential part of the process, to be the final arbiter, and that's the director. And that's super necessary. That director needs to, at some point, draw the line and say, this is the way we're going, and the discussion's over, and you move on. So as long as you don't keep fighting past that, never hold grudges, have a short memory, right? If you don't get your way, move on and go into the next situation as if nothing happened, I think is always really, really productive.
Yeah, I think there's like this safety, and it comes back to trust, where, you know, you can get mad at someone and then the next day you can see them and you can try to reset.
That's right. You hope that that's exactly
right.
Yeah, you hope that you don't get to a point where you cross the line or something has residual effect. That's why, as long as it doesn't linger or last, then you're in a good place. Yeah, for sure. Just like any relationship, by the way. It's so different. Yeah, exactly. It's a marriage of sorts, you know?
Yeah, and also too,
it's a family. It's the same way, right? And you want to be able to fight with your family in ways that you might necessarily can't fight with your coworkers or your friends, even, in the way that you know that the family's always still going to be there, right? So, and unfortunately, sometimes that means you fight with your family worse than you fight with your friends because you don't create those boundaries. But I think it's very similar, you know? It's you become super, super close with the people you work with, and high stress environments and all these other things. So, you know, it has all the feels, as they say, you know, in making a movie.